Career was where dreams are pursued, ambitions are forced, and the constant of the daily life often revolves around the pursuit of a better tomorrow. We are told that the best things in life are free, and that true joy comes from within, not from that we can buy. But I want to ask you, pragmatically, in an increasingly complex and demanding society, is it truly realistic to uphold the romanticized notion that financial success will not weigh on our overall well-being? Today, we are here to assert with conviction and evidence that money can buy happiness. Firstly, let's consider this. Money buys security and reduces stress. One of the most pervasive sources of unhappiness in modern life is stress, particularly financial stress. When we live paycheck to paycheck, the constant worry about basic necessities, housing, food, healthcare can be debilitating. Money in this context isn't about luxury. It is about security. It provides the peace of mind that comes from knowing you can weather unexpected storms, like a medical emergency or a job loss. This fundamental level of security allows for a significant reduction in chronic anxiety, freeing up mental and emotional resources that can then be directed towards more positive experiments. Without this foundation, true happiness remains elusive. The evidence for this is clear. Psychological studies have consistently shown that the direct correlation between financial insecurity and health issues. From elevated stress hormones from higher rates from depression. Conversely, individuals with greater financial security always report higher levels of life satisfaction. Money helps us buy an emergency fund, a solid buffer to overcome any unexpected expenses, providing a deep sense of calm. Moreover, beyond basic needs, money facilitates access to wealth of experiences, educational opportunities, and resources that foster personal development and create lasting joy. Think about it. The true power of money to buy happiness lies in the capacity to unlock experiences. Travel broadens our horizons and creates invaluable memories. Investing in education opens doors to new careers that intellectual. Money also allows us to pursue hobbies, engage philanthropic endeavors, or simply afford leisure activities that prevent burnout. These aren't superficial luxuries. They are pathways to self-discovery and a deeper appreciation for the world. Researchers at Cornell University have proven that experiential purchases like trips or concerts lead to more sustained happiness than material purchases. Additionally, studies show that using money to have other activities, the brain's reward centers, bringing about a genuine sense of well-being. Finally, our most powerful argument, money buys time and freedom. Time is arguably our most precious commodity. For many, a significant portion of their lives consumed by work just to make ends meet, leaving little room for family or personal pursuits. the journal PNAS show that spending money on time-saving services like house cleaning or meal delivery is directly linked to greater life satisfaction. Money also gives us the choice to live closer to work or to work remotely, saving us countless hours each day. In conclusion, while we acknowledge that money alone does not make happiness, it undeniably serves as the powerful facilitator of a happier life, from providing security and stress to opening doors to enriching experiences and personal growth, and ultimately granting invaluable gifts of time and freedom. Financial resources lay the groundwork for well-being, to suggest otherwise is to ignore the tangible realities of our modern world. Thanks for listening.
Is money truly equals happiness? Why so many billionaires and celebrities depressed or even suicidal?
If the money can buy happiness, why most of the billionaires are depressed, right?
We agree that happiness is a state of mind, a feeling that can be bought or sold. However, you are confusing the cause with the condition. Think of money as the water for a plant. Water is in the flower cannot bloom without it. Likewise, money isn't happiness, but it provides the environment, opportunities, and safety for happiness to take root and grow. Money may not be the financial destination, but it is the most effective pathway to get there.
Very good.
Two questions?
Okay. We adjust the time. Mickey.
Today I will talk about that money comes by happiness. Firstly, true happiness comes from relationship, not wealth. Many people mistakenly believe that money is the source of happiness because it can buy luxury, comfort, and entertainment. However, a real happiness is rooted in the emotional connections we share with others. Strong family bonds, guidance, friendship, and loving relationships provide a sense of belonging, security, and purpose that wealth alone cannot offer. For example, a millionaire living in a nation may feel still lonely and depressed if they have no meaningful people to share their life with. On the other hand, the modest family with a limited income but strong love and unity may experience deep joy and connectedness every day. Study in sociology consistently show that people with close social ties report higher life satisfaction than those with greater wealth but weaker connections. Secondly, people with less money can still be happier. In many cases, those who live in simple lives, such as farmers, workers, or villagers, often report a higher level of contentment compared to people with worse wealth. This is because they learn to appreciate what they already have instead of constantly deserving more. Gratitude, simplicity, and strong community ties can bring a deeper satisfaction than example, a farmer may end the day with a time from work in the field when he enjoys dinner with his family, surrounded by laughter and gladness. Love that happiness is real and long-lasting. Even without luxury cars or expensive vacation, meanwhile, wealthy individuals might own everything they therefore but still feel empty, pressure, or isolate. Moreover, people with less money often place higher value on material joys, the beauty of the nature, the work of a community, the pride of honest work, and the comfort of traditions. This sort of happiness cannot be enough, but are accessible to everyone, regardless of wealth. Lastly, money can spend God's love or trust. Relationships that are built of society on wealth are often fragile and unreliable. God's love, loyalty, and trust cannot be purchased. They must be earned through respect, shared experience, and emotional bonds. While money may attract people, but it cannot guarantee that their feelings are seen. For instance, a wealthy person may be surrounded by many admirers and so-called friends, but this relationship may exist only as long as the money flows. When the fancy powers disappears, many of those connections will quickly fade away, revealing that they were never based on true affection. On the other hand, relationships rooted in emotional connection and shared struggle tend to last because they are built on understanding and trust rather than material gains. Moreover, frustrating relationships with money often leads to emptiness when someone when others also love them for who they are, for what they have. Insecurity grows. This explains why many wealthy individuals struggle with the loneliness, despair, but gains surrounded by people because deep down they question the sincerity of those around them. Thank you for listening.
Very good. So the thinking style is very good, huh?
If money isn't important, why do most people around the world spend the majority of their time and energy trying to earn it? Doesn't this prove that money is an essential factor for security and stability?
If the money is not important, why all the people are trying and putting their energy towards some money?
There are some of the people who they are so poor that they need to earn money to buy food, house, and some of the important things they need. But in their mind, money don't have the happiness with relationships, with friends, cousins, and even uncles. And if they just want to earn money a lot, and the relationship just by making by money. So
Right.
that relationship is not wrong.
lesson 3, 4, but we're gonna judge on the same criteria. Okay, next. Who's next?
áo con sửa là áo. Ok. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me start with the question. If money doesn't buy happiness, then why does almost everyone wake up every day and work so hard to earn it? We don't spend our lives chasing something useless. The truth is, money may not be happiness itself, but it is the key that opens the doors to happiness. I am here to show you why. Without health, it is impossible to be happy. With money, people can afford doctors, medicine, gym memberships, and healthier food. For example, a rich person who gets sick and can pay for treatment immediately. Meanwhile, a poor person may suffer without health. Isn't health one of the strongest forms of happiness? Secondly, think about this. Would you rather study in a noisy, broken down house or in a quiet and comfortable room? Well, money allows us to live in comfort, use technology, and travel faster. These simple conveniences reduce stress and make everyday life far more enjoyable. And thirdly, education is a powerful path to success, and money makes it possible. Families with money can send their children to good schools, buy laptops, and provide resources for learning. This creates opportunities for a better future, and isn't happiness about knowing you have a chance to achieve your dreams? And lastly, whether it's opening a business, becoming a musician, or traveling around the world, dreams require money. For instance, a talented artist needs money to buy paints and materials, etc. Without financial support, talent often goes nowhere. Money turns potential into reality, and reality into happiness. And in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, money is not just paper, it is possibility. It is the field that powers health, comfort, education, and dreams. So, yes, money can buy happiness, not by placing it in your head, but by giving you the means to create it. Let me end with this. Happiness without money is only a wish, but happiness with money becomes a reality. Thank you.
Oh, very good.
If money truly buys happiness, then why do studies consistently show that after a certain income level, more money does not increase happiness?
Okay. After a certain level, money doesn't make you happy. Today competition is very, very tough. Very, very close.
Yeah.
Thus, claiming that all rich and smart people are happy, or that they are completely free, but we do argue that money gives them a power of choice. A wealthy person can choose to work 12 hour days to expand their business, or they can choose to retire early and travel the world. In contrast, someone with no money often has no choice but to work 8 or more hours per day just to survive.
Okay. Next. You?
You? Con đi vòng cũng được, con đi vòng đi.
Okay, best of luck.
Hello everyone, today I'm here to talk to you about the topic, can money buy happiness? In my opinion, money can buy happiness because of the reason. And now I have the reason to answer your question about why it is not buy happiness. in modern society, many people mistakenly believe that money is the key to happiness and mental health. However, in reality, sustainable mental health comes from living with purpose and pursuing passion. A person can have a lot of money, live in comfort, but if they lack passion and do not know that they need support, they can easily fall into a state of emptiness, stress, and disgrowth, irritation. On the contrary, there are people who are not rich in material things, but always feel full of energy because they know clearly what they are pursuing and the path they are taking. Mental health is closely related to each person's purpose in life and passion. When having a clear purpose and pursuing passion, people often feel that life is more meaningful, mentally stronger, and motivated to overcome difficulties. On the contrary, if they only pursue material things, they can feel tired and empty. For example, a teacher in a mountainous area with a low salary and difficult living condition still feels happy and meaningful because the work he is doing has changed the lives of children or an independent artist. Although his income is unstable when he can draw and create, he finds his life colorful and worth living. Meanwhile, many wealthy people get by owning big house and luxury cars still seek out size shows is because of stress, depression, or the feeling of missing people without knowing why. Money can buy sleeping pills, but it cannot buy good sleep. If the mind is disturbed, it can buy entertainment, but it cannot buy true joy from meeting. Of course, money is not unimportant. However, if you only live to earn money without knowing what the purpose of life is, or do not spend time on what you love, then money becomes meaningless. It also does not have mental health, but causes stress, tension, anxiety about many things such as how to earn money, how to manage money, always worrying about who will take it away. From there, we can see that money is a tool to serve life, but cannot replace the meaning of life. Passion and purpose is in life and are like a compass that guides people through difficult times. The source of spiritual energy that has but not collapse under pressure is not coincidence that many people after achieving collapse under pressure financial success decides to have their current job to propose that unfinished dreams because they realize that material abundance cannot fill the spiritual void. Secondly, one of the most important reasons why we affirm that money cannot buy happiness because money can never buy stability in human relationship. It means when a person becomes rich, they will easily attract the attention of many people. Some people want to be friends, some people want to become cooperative. Some people even express their feelings. But the The richer a person is, the more likely they are to fall into a state of doubt. Is this person with me because they truly love me, or just because of my money and status? It is the words that create an invisible distance, making the rich feel lonely and having difficulty finding peace of mind. Truly valuable relationships are the result of a long-term nurturing process where people are willing to listen to each other, accept each other's weakness, and nurture the ups and downs of life together. This is not something that can be measured by money or mentally by material things. On the contrary, if a relationship consists of only because of your ability to pay, such as taking others out to eat, giving gifts, or organizing big grand events, then it is very likely that the relationship is just a temporary exchange, leaking debt and cannot last. A previous example in love. If a relationship is real solely a material thing, giving gifts or luxury trips, living in luxurious villa, then when that material thing disappears, will the love still exist? On the contrary, simple but long-lasting relationships are often due to the view of the notions of understanding, sympathy, and compassion in difficult times. Why people often say money can buy a house, but not can buy a home. Not only in a situation of request, but also in situation of friends. A true friend needs not someone to appear when you have money to buy food, buy for entertainment, or throw pictures, but sometimes who is there when you grow, when you are tired, when you have nothing to give other than yourself, situation where you are nourished, nourished by material things are often very dire. As long as you keep spending money, they will quickly disappear. Finally, remember that money can help you meet many people, but only science feelings can keep them. Valuable relationships are not flashy relationships, but relationships that make you feel safe, able to be yourself, and not need to use money to provide yourself worth. That's all.
You argue that love and family are the two sources of happiness. But can a family truly be happy if they are constantly fighting over debt